Ribbit. So I was messing around the other day and found this dude here. And he's got some tutorials on some games. They seem mostly to be in Lisp, but I'm not sure because I haven't really dug into it too much. There's an archive right here. You can see, like, right here. It's got some different stuff going on. And here's like something I haven't seen any of these yet. But I'm not sure if all this stuff is Lisp, but it looks like most of the stuff is Lisp stuff. So here's another game. I want to say there was 3 pages. So it looks like this is a different game. This one could be the same one as that one. And this looks different than those. This is something different. This is the one I was messing with. So I kind of dug around. Get back over here. And then these are mixed together though. This is a different game, I'm pretty sure. This one's called Blaster or something. The one I was working with is called Shooter, so this is the one I'm messing with. I dug around a little bit more and actually found his GitHub, so this is kind of cool. Because it just has like each step. So like start at step 1. And then has the stuff in here. I was going through these tutorials, I think I got to like 4. And everything was working fine, so it's pretty cool. But then I tried to actually run the game. So that was like on 16, let's say. So I just downloaded that stuff. Well, let me start a new Emacs because I'm doing so much stuff over here. And then maybe go to C, get it. And then inside here should be Common Shooter. And then come over here to 16, let's say. So I tried to run this. So start up Sly real quick. And I was getting an error because I didn't have a correct font. So let me come over here and say Control S TTC because I think that was it. So right here I'm just going to go ahead and mess this up so you can see the error I was getting because I don't want to uninstall that font. And then if I go back over here to Sly, let's say, and then I'm just going to hit Control XO to go back to that window and hit Control C, Control K. And then you see the first thing it's complaining about is right here. So it doesn't have Lisp Builder, and he's using this inside here. So what we can do is just load that with quick Lisp, let's say. So we'll say quick load Lisp Builder SDL. And then I'm just going to copy that up top so I can do something in a minute. And I'm just going to comment it out for right now. So I'll come back over here and then let's just try to run that file again. So the first time it's complaining about Lisp Builder and it wants to save the file, sure. And then now I'm getting another one. So see now the errors, it's missing the package SDL mixer. So I hit Q to close that window, Control XO to come down here, and QL. Well, I'll just do the same one. And that one was SDL mixer. Was that the one that it just gave me an error for? So Control XO to come over here, Control C K that again, and then now you see it's looking for this. It's another error. So TTF font. So what I'll just do is come back over here, grab that, and put it up here. And just so it doesn't try to load that at the moment, because it's not going to work from inside Sly if I just put those up there. And then the last one it was looking for was, is it SDL TTF? And so now if I come back over here, let me just grab that again. And then if I hit Control C, wait, save the file, and then Control C, Control K. So here's the error I was getting, is right here, right? And so then if you come down here, we can click on this guy here maybe. And then, I don't know, it took me a while to figure this out. But it's looking for this font. And I wasn't sure because it's giving me that other error right here. I didn't know it had to do with a font. So I tried to look up this and I couldn't find too much about it to get this issue fixed. So finally I was able to come over here and click on this dude right here. And then you can see it's looking for that font. And I changed the name to blah because it's looking for this font right here, .ttc. So you could come over here and maybe rename it and set the value to something. The only issue with that right now is, for whatever reason, usually there's a restart. I don't know if it's something because of the way he did it or whatever, but there's no restart for me to just like try again if I rename that. I'm sure there is, I just don't know how to do it. So hit Q to close that window when I'm down there. And so then, now that I knew what font I'm looking for, I was able to come over here and look for that TTC file. And then I went ahead and came over here and looked that font up. And this happens to be one that Microsoft provides. So one way to do it, which I ended up doing, is just installing it. So I just went to C, I think it's like Windows, Fonts. And then right here you can click Download Fonts for all languages. I just did that because I don't mind having a bunch of different fonts in there for languages. But if you didn't want to do that, you could come over here and just name this to like times.ttf because it didn't error out there. So you could switch this to times.ttf. I guess I should have copied that though. And comment that out so it's not messed up. And fix that. And so here I could probably just come over here and change this to TTF, let's say. And then change that to times. And save that and Control-CK that. And then the game runs. I'm going to come over here and quit it though. Because I actually downloaded that font, so I don't have to worry about that. And then now I'm able to run that game, so Control-CK. And then come over here and then move around. Z is the key you hit. And then it'll start the game up. I guess that's a one way to start. I don't know, like it's like seems like every time I try to play one of these games, there's something missing. Maybe because I should be on. Well, this guy's on Windows too. Another thing that I noticed too was, if I go back to where this was, there was actually a standalone here. I tried to run it a couple different times getting this to work, but it can't find the SDL. This isn't my path though, so I don't know why. I guess maybe this is hard coded in the code somewhere or something. I tried to put it in the same folder as the game, it still couldn't find it, so it doesn't matter because got step 16 working and that was the last one. So anyway, I just wanted to make a little video about that. Actually, I want to change this back to blah real quick, just for my own sake. And then save that file and then try to compile it again because I want to get this error. Right here, I didn't do this before. And get into my other Emacs where I was at and just say there was an error. And then if I go back to the other file, find this TTC right here, and copy that real quick. And then just say, I don't know, I guess I could just tab this over. And then right here, I'll just say, was missing this font. And then change that to be that. Either add font or change to one you have. times.ttf or something. Although if you're not on a Windows machine, you might not have that. Anyway, ribbit.